just after the start of the last millennium. Scotland was at war. Duncan, the King of Scotland, not only had to defend his country from marauding Viking hordes, but also from treacherous uprisings within Scotland. His army was strengthened by brave, strong, and valiant Scottish warriors. The greatest of these was Macbeth.
Shall we three meet again in thunder, lightning, or in a rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
Before the setting of the sun. Where's the place?
Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth, 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 Macbeth!
I've been thinking about what you said, my wife, but I'm still not sure I can go through with these evil deeds.
Nonsense! The king must be fast asleep by now, and if you go quietly into his chamber and murder him, you will be crowned the new king.
I do not know. My soul cries against it. But what if we should fail?
We fail, but screw your courage to this sticking place, and we will not fail.
Yes, perhaps you are right.
The plan is foolproof, and the crown is completely within your grasp.
I will be fulfilling the witch's prophecy, after all. Leave me alone with my thoughts, and I will follow the plan when I'm ready.
Good night, my husband, soon to be king.
What rights have I to the throne but seemingly crazy utterances of old witches? There is nothing in my blood but ambition that entices me to take this action. I am King Duncan's loyal general, his host, his friend, and he has done me no wrong, but still I seek his death. Passions, please leave me, and let me feel nothing but the prophecy that proclaims me king. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. Now I must get a hold of myself and complete with what has been started.
I'm glad to see you back in our chambers, my husband. Did everything go according to plan last night? You look pale. Are you all right?
I am shaken to the core. I heard King Duncan's sons saying their prayers as I was murdering their father. What a crime I have committed. I fear the worst may befall me now.
Keep those foolish thoughts out of your head. Wait, what is that I see in your hand? Why have you brought this dagger dripping with blood back with you? And look at your hands.
There is blood on my hands. I am stunned by tonight's events. I cannot seem to move properly.
Don't be such a ridiculous fool.
Last night I heard a voice cry out, "Sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep." I'll be haunted by last night's events forever. I will never again have a peaceful night's sleep.
You must act in haste. Wash your blood-stained hands while I position the dagger near the guards. Hurry, I hear someone coming.
You are right. I must pull myself together. I will wash this blood from my hands and answer the door.
Good morning, Macbeth.
Oh, good morning, Macduff. I did not hear you come in. What brings you to Inverness at such an early hour?
Good morning, Lady Macbeth.
Oh, good morning, Macduff. What a pleasant surprise. I did not know you were here.
I am sorry to arrive here so early, but I am sick with worry. The very order of the world seems overthrown.
What do you mean, Macduff?
Bizarre things are happening all over the kingdom. Birds and horses are dying for no reason. I fear for the life of our beloved King Duncan. For when nature revolts against itself, it means no good for us.
There is no need to worry about the king's safety, but if it will make you feel better, let us wake him, and you can see for yourself that he is fine.
Yes, I must see him to ease my worries.
This way to his chamber, Macduff.
Oh no, what is this I see? The king has been murdered in cold blood.
I cannot believe my eyes. This is an outrage, a travesty against the natural order of things. Our beloved king is dead. Every soul who breathes will be questioned. Sound the bell.
I cannot believe this has happened in our castle. Oh, everyone is coming in now to see King Duncan. Malcolm and Donovan, I fear your father, and our great king has been murdered. Oh, I feel faint.
Lady Macbeth has fainted. Get the chambermaid to help her. I want to see every man in the great hall right now to discuss what is to be done.
My brother and I will stay here with our father.
All right, but the rest of you come with me now.
Something is not right. I will not meet with these men when I know one of them murdered our father. You can be certain that whoever murdered him will want our deaths as well. I will go to England and build an army. Donovan, go pursue our interests in Ireland. I will write soon.
Look out the window. See Malcolm and Donovan fleeing? They must have murdered their father. They are his immediate heirs and stand to profit the most for his untimely death.
I see your point, Macbeth, but I'm filled with worry.
Now that Malcolm and Donovan have fled, the seat of the king is left vacant. We must choose a new king tonight before the country falls into chaos.
You have fought most bravely, Macbeth. You should definitely be king.
We should not act in such haste. The king does have his own heirs.
Nonsense, Macduff. King Duncan's sons are his murderers. We cannot reward them after the dreadful deed they committed. Macbeth is a hero. He must now be our king.
Thank you, Blanco. I accept the honor to be king, although my joy is tainted with the sadness of Duncan's untimely murder. Blanco, I'll be having a great feast here at Dunsinane tonight, in honor of my rise to the throne. It seems that the witches' prophecies are coming true after all.
Macbeth, my good friend, the first two of the witches' prophecies have come to pass, but for the third, they said my heir would be king. That is not possible now that you wear the crown.
Your son, Fleance. He's a very young man. But I'm afraid that what you say is true. Fleance cannot be king if I'm king. Speaking of your son, are you going riding with him this afternoon?
Yes, we will ride together in the river.
Good. Enjoy your ride. And be sure to bring your son to the royal feast here this evening. Goodbye, Blanco.
I will. Goodbye.
Blanco is a threat to me. It is for this reason that he and Fleance must die today. I have hired their murderers and wait for the confirmation of their deaths. Lady Macbeth knows nothing of this plan, which is the best. Ah, here she comes now.
My good husband, you seem so downtrodden. We have a great feast tonight, and you must not appear so sad. Our guests depend on your joyous company, for you are now their king.
I have much on my mind right now, but do not worry. All will be well. I await some news. Let me take my leave.
What news? We always share our thoughts, be they for good or for bad, and I must know what is wrong.
It's nothing important. Do not worry needlessly, Lady Macbeth. It is of no concern of you. Now you must ready yourself for tonight's celebration.
All right, my husband, but what you are saying does not sit well with me.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Ah, it's Macbeth.
I come to you and command you to answer the questions that I have.
We know why you are here, Macbeth, and we will answer with our breath. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Cool it with baboon's blood, then charm its firm and good.
I just want to ask.
Say no more is what you should do, and the answer will come, but it will not be commanded to you. Beware, Macduff, beware, Macduff. That is not enough.
Why Macduff?
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for you will not be harmed by any man born of a woman.
You speak in riddles. What do you mean? If no man can harm me, then why should I fear Macduff?
Hush and be still, for more news to comes to you. Macbeth shall never be vanquished until the great Birnam Wood comes to Dunsinane Hill.
What are you saying? Birnam Wood is next to my palace, and everyone knows that trees cannot move. Everyone also knows that all men are born of woman. Does that mean that Dunsinane is safe?
Beware, Macbeth, beware. The new line of kings shall come from your head Banquer hair.
This is mockery and foolishness.
That is a great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcomes pay.
Where have they gone? The witches have disappeared. I'm confused by their warning, beware Macduff. Macduff has refused to serve me and is traveling towards England. I am so enraged that I will stop by his castle this very night and murder his family. That should get his attention.
I am glad to see you here, Macbeth. I am privileged that you joined forces with me.
Macbeth has become an evil man, Malcolm. The power of the throne has changed him. He once was honorable, courageous, and loyal, but now he is consumed by the power and fear.
Power does corrupt me, and I worry about it myself, as I am the true heir to the throne since my father's murder.
We must fight, Macbeth. If we do not, he will ruin the country.
I fear you are right, but wait. What is that I hear? Someone is knocking at the door.
What is it? Tell me.
Wait here, Macduff, for it will only take a minute. Macduff it was a messenger with appalling news for you. I fear you are right, but wait, what is that I hear? Someone is knocking at the door. Wait here, Macduff, for it will only take a minute. Macduff, it was a messenger with appalling news for you.
What is it? Tell me.
Macbeth laid siege to your home and murdered everyone. He spared no one. Your wife, your children, and your servants are all dead.
My family murdered? My wife? My little children?
Turn your anger into resolve to fight. I have gathered an army here in England. We must return to challenge Macbeth. I will send word to Donalbain to meet us there with his army. Together we can kill Macbeth.
Oh, I am plagued by such horrific nightmares and hallucinations. Out, damn spot, out I say! Will these hands ever be clear? I wash them, I perfume them, and they still drip with blood. What's done cannot be undone.
Your sanity seems to be vanishing quickly, my wife. Take hold of yourself. I hear someone at the door. Go to bed and get some rest.
Yes, sleep. That would be good.
On messenger, what news do you have for me? What? Malcolm Macduff and their armies are coming from England? Ha! What have I to fear, for they can never win.
I have a plan, Macduff, one that I'm confident will work.
What is it, Malcolm?
Macbeth will be watching for us, so we must disguise ourselves. We can cut the branches off of the trees and burn in wood, and each man can carry a branch in front of him to hide his body. This way we will be able to get close to the castle without detection.
That is brilliant, Malcolm. I am ready. Let us return to Scotland.
Lady Macbeth, I need to speak with you. Why do you lie there so still and lifeless, like a frozen statue? Oh no, she's dead. I knew you were fragile, my love, but I never expected suicide. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. And now, what is this I see outside? It appears as though the trees of Burnham Wood are marching towards Dunsinane. Oh no, the witch's prophecies are coming true.
We are near the castle now, Macduff.
Yes, we can storm the castle. There is that coward Macbeth. I will fight him to his death.
Your effort is wasted, Macduff, for I can only be harmed by a man who is not born of a woman.
Then you have met him this day, Macbeth, for I was not born of woman. I was intentionally ripped from my mother's womb. Surrender, Macbeth. Your time as false king is up.
Sorry, did we sword fight here?
And you have met him this day, Macbeth. I was not born of woman. I was intentionally ripped from my mother's womb. Surrender, Macbeth. Your time as false king is up.
I will never yield my crown in this life. I have fought and taken this crown for my own, and I will never give it up, even on the brink of death.
You had no right to the throne of the lives of my family. You will now pay dearly for all your evil deeds. You have shown me no mercy, and thus I will show you no mercy. Die, you dirty scoundrel. There, I have beheaded the false king, Malcolm. I give you the Macbeth head to do as with you wish. Malcolm, I give you Macbeth's head to do with as you wish.
Let us rejoice, for this time of violence and evil is over. We will begin to heal the wounds inflicted by this butcher Macbeth and his evil wife. All who stood with me today shall be rewarded. I now invite everyone to see me crowned in their skull.